Frank Spencer Sutton was born on October 23, 1923, in Clarksville, Tennessee, during the economic uncertainty of the Great Depression. From a young age, he showed an unmistakable interest in performance, participating eagerly in school plays and local theater whenever opportunities arose. Even as financial hardships shaped daily life, Sutton remained deeply focused on his ambition to become an actor, treating it not as a fantasy, but as a goal requiring discipline and preparation. After graduating from East Nashville High School, he moved to New York City and enrolled at Columbia University, where he studied drama and graduated with distinction. His academic success reflected both talent and determination, marking him as someone who approached acting seriously rather than casually. These formative years laid the intellectual and emotional foundation for a performer who would later bring unusual depth and authenticity to television roles that demanded authority, intensity, and emotional restraint. Service, sacrifice, and lasting discipline. World War II dramatically altered the course of Frank Sutton's life, as it did for many men of his generation. After initially being rejected by the Marine Corps due to colorblindness, Sutton joined the United States Army, determined to serve his country in any capacity available. Assigned to the 293rd Joint Assault Signal Company, he participated in 14 amphibious landings across the Pacific Theater, including operations in the Philippines. Rising to the rank of sergeant, Sutton earned respect for his leadership, composure, and reliability under pressure. Military service instilled in him a lifelong sense of discipline, responsibility, and quiet patriotism that would later inform many of his on-screen performances. His honorable discharge marked not an end, but a transition, as Sutton returned home with renewed purpose. The structure and resilience forged during wartime became essential tools in both his acting career and personal life, building a career one role at a time. After the war, Sutton resumed acting with focused determination, working steadily in theater and early television throughout the 1950s. He appeared in anthology series such as The United States Steel Hour and The Edge of Night, where demanding scripts required actors to convey complex characters within limited screen time. Sutton's performances stood out for their intensity and restraint, earning him a reputation as a reliable character actor. In 1955, he appeared in the acclaimed film Marty, alongside Ernest Borgnine, contributing to a production that would go on to win 4 Academy Awards. Though his role was supporting, it placed him among serious dramatic performers and reinforced his credibility within the industry. Sutton's early career was not built on sudden fame, but on steady progress, professionalism, and a willingness to take on challenging material wherever opportunity presented itself. Becoming Sergeant Vince Carter, Frank Sutton's defining role arrived in 1964 when he was cast as Sergeant Vince Carter in Gomer Pyle USMC, a spin-off from The Andy Griffith Show. As the perpetually exasperated drill instructor opposite Jim Nabors' gentle and naive Gomer Pyle, Sutton created a character that was both commanding and deeply human. His booming voice and stern demeanor were balanced by subtle moments of vulnerability, loyalty, and care, transforming what could have been a simple caricature into a layered performance. Drawing from his own military experience, Sutton infused authenticity into the role, earning respect from both audiences and veterans. The show became a cultural phenomenon, running for 5 seasons and capturing the attention of millions during a period of shifting attitudes toward authority and service. Sutton's performance cemented his place in television history and American popular culture. Life after a defining role. When Gomer Pyle, USMC, concluded in 1969, Sutton continued working steadily, determined not to be limited by typecasting. He reunited with Jim Nabors on The Jim Nabors Hour, a variety series that allowed him to explore broader comedic territory beyond military authority figures. Sutton demonstrated flexibility, adjusting his timing and tone to suit sketch comedy while maintaining the grounded presence audiences recognized. At the same time, he expanded his stage career, performing in dinner theaters and regional productions across the country. Live performance offered Sutton a direct connection with audiences and the chance to explore emotionally rich roles. One of his most praised stage performances came in Norman, Is That You?, where he portrayed a conflicted father navigating unfamiliar emotional territory with humor and sincerity. These years highlighted Sutton's versatility and commitment to growth as an actor, a devoted family man behind the scenes. Away from the spotlight, Frank Sutton was deeply devoted to his family. In 1946, he married Toby M. Eigler, a talented writer who later built a successful career in television. Their marriage was marked by mutual respect, intellectual partnership, and shared artistic values. Together, they raised 2 children, Joseph and Amanda, creating a home rooted in creativity and thoughtful discussion. Sutton often described his family as his greatest source of pride, emphasizing that his most important role was not on television, but at home. His son Joseph would go on to become an acclaimed playwright and educator, reflecting the artistic environment in which he was raised. Those who knew Sutton personally described him as warm, reflective, and deeply affectionate, qualities that contrasted sharply with the stern persona audiences associated with his most famous character, the knight that shocked fans. Frank Sutton's life came to an abrupt end on June 28, 1974, when he collapsed in his dressing room shortly before a stage performance in Shreveport, Louisiana. He was just 50 years old. The suddenness of his passing stunned fans and colleagues alike, particularly given his image as a strong, disciplined figure. In the years that followed, confusion and speculation surrounded the circumstances of his death, allowing rumors to flourish. Over time, however, a clearer and more grounded understanding emerged. Sutton had been dealing quietly with health challenges while maintaining a demanding work schedule that included frequent travel and live performances. His commitment to his craft often came at the expense of rest, and those closest to him later acknowledged that he rarely slowed down, even when signs suggested he should. The health struggles behind the curtain. Later accounts revealed that Sutton had been advised to address ongoing health concerns related to cardiovascular strain, but he repeatedly postponed treatment due to professional obligations. Like many performers of his era, he believed perseverance and toughness were expected, particularly given the authoritative roles he portrayed. Smoking, long hours, and constant travel compounded physical stress, while the pressure to remain dependable added emotional weight. Friends recalled that Sutton often dismissed fatigue as part of the job, choosing dedication over caution. In hindsight, it became clear that his death was not the result of a single moment, but of years of accumulated strain. This understanding shifted the narrative from mystery to reflection, highlighting the human cost of relentless work and the cultural expectations placed on performers to remain strong at all times, even when their health suggested otherwise. A legacy that endures. Frank Sutton's legacy extends far beyond the circumstances of his passing. He is remembered as a disciplined actor, a devoted family man, and a performer who brought honesty and depth to every role he played. While his death remains a sobering reminder of the importance of health and balance, it does not diminish the joy and meaning he brought to audiences. Instead, his story serves as a reflection on the pressures of success and the quiet sacrifices made behind the scenes. Sutton's work continues to resonate with viewers who appreciate performances rooted in authenticity rather than spectacle. In remembering him fully, not just as Sergeant Vince Carter, but as a complex and dedicated individual, fans find both appreciation and closure. His life stands as a testament to passion, perseverance, and the enduring impact of a career built on integrity.